In the concrete jungle of Gotham City, where crime festers like weak old leftovers, one man slips into his spandex of justice. He calls himself the Batman. And over the past 15 years, us Batman fans have feasted like kings when it comes to Batman games, especially with the Arkham series.
Arkham City is a dangerous place. I suggest you keep a low profile.
It's a shame they ended the series. The games had everything you could wish for. The thrill of detective work, the ingenious gadgets, the exhilarating glides across the cityscape, and of course, facing off against Gotham's most notorious villains.
Come in! Sit down! Take off your mask!
These games were a treasure trove of hardcore comic book trivia. And let's not forget endless hours of kicking people in the face. BAM! In the fucking face, man! Of course, I have always known that Telltale released their own little Batman series that is right there for me to explore. But I've never really come around to playing these games. You will never leave us! Never! Kinda almost forgetting like they exist in the first place. A shame really, because I only hear good things about these games. Now Telltale Games basically mastered David Cage's formula for making games that play like interactive movies or 3D novels if you will. They fulfilled his wet, quantic dreams and mass-produced these games. Telltale basically stole this dude's lunch money and made him cry. Now, I have never played a Telltale game before, so I can't judge these games based on prior knowledge. I don't know if they can live up to the quality standards of Quantic Dreams. I'm gonna find out playing this game now, but they certainly edged them out when it comes to quantity. I mean, have a look at this list of games. It's insane, man. Now, as you can see, I already downloaded this game on Steam and installed it on my PC, so let me give you the perspective now of somebody who has never played a Telltale game before now, shall we? Our story begins in Gotham City, on a night just like any other.
Hey, what are you...
Yeah, pretty standard night for Gotham City, nothing to see here. Just a bunch of dudes breaking into the mayor's office in the middle of the night.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused.
Wow, the police made it there in under a minute, what the fuck? Nowadays if I called the police because somebody broke into my apartment, I'd make an appointment for next week. Oof, that looks brutal, man. You won't see something as raw as this in the Arkham series.
Gordon, I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a...
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
You sure about that?
Back to back, circle up!
Time for some AoE damage. Wait, isn't that a gas mask? Probably one of these decorative gas masks. You'd think these imbeciles would observe their friends and learn from their mistakes, but no. By the way, what is he shooting at? Would you look at this sight? He did this to 5 of them. None of these Renatogs managed to adapt. Oh shit, I will never get used to QuickTime events. Damn, that's a hard drop kick, man. What, he can take more? Took a foot to the face. What? This game includes the shift button. Damn, including the shift button is quite uncomfortable, I must say. Boom! Damn, this dude has a granite chin. He eats haymakers for breakfast. Yeah! Fuck you, bitch!
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Oh, hello, pretty lady.
Behind you, big boy.
And another one for the wheelchair. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But give me back my shit. Foiled again.
Stay where you are!
Like that's ever gonna work. Always shoot first, and then just do your paperwork. Now would you look at that? Pussy's slacking off.
Without a scratch.
So far.
Awesome, if one thing gets Telltale Batman really pumped up, it's beating up on tiny women. You know what I find really annoying? This game forgives too many mistakes. If it says press E, for example, and I accidentally press Q and W on the way over there, the game just forgives me, kinda. I mean, this gauge over there is probably my health bar, but I've never seen it do anything yet. Bam! The fucking face, man!
Why you?
What the fuck?
Damn it!
Detective Notback, you just shot my favorite kidney. Bam! That's what you get for messing with the bat, bitch! Batman, remember the name! Now this atmosphere, story and action is what I'd expect from a Batman game. I'm back in Gotham, I'm back home, and I'm absolutely loving it! Or at least, that is what the game is trying to deceive me with. You know, that feeling of familiarity.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
The story of the game is in its essence nothing new. It's the backstory of Two-Face. As Bruce Wayne, you decide to support Harvey Dent in his campaign to become Gotham City's next mayor. You arrange fundraisers, discuss campaign strategies, hold press conferences, and even witness debates. It's election season in Gotham City, and everything you do in the first half of the game is kinda connected to that.
Enjoy drinking my wine. It's worth more than most of you.
No, he's kidding, everyone.
Where were you?
Just like in David Cage's games, you have to quickly choose what you want to say to characters you interact with.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. So.
Burn! Characters will remember what you just said and will behave accordingly during the rest of the story. One sentence you say here might be remembered by a character throughout the entire game and its sequel. So keep that in mind when you answer.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it, though the decor offends my eyes.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right.
What sucks though is that no matter what you say, there's almost no consequences. The result will almost always be the same. There are no changes in the overall story, so you can just go and have fun, be an absolute asshole. The only thing that will change is a dialogue between you and other characters.
Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
As in every election season, when you get involved in politics, the rats start coming out of the sewer to come after you.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it.
In this case, both the incumbent mayor and the mob directly go after Bruce himself, making his life a whole lot more complicated. They start digging up dirt, even abusing the police force, and well, let's just say Bruce's past gets a nice little retelling, and it isn't as innocent as one might think.
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
This is where everything you know about the Batman mythos is used against you. You feel like you know who Bruce Wayne is? You feel like you know Gotham City and the people in it? Guess what? The game's familiar feeling is what tricked you into believing that you know this Gotham City, because this is actually a retelling of the Batman mythos. These characters have different backstories, modified backstories, different alliances, and different motives, so be careful who you trust. Did you just recognize him? For fuck's sake, Bruce, put some fucking makeup on like a bitch! The hell is wrong with him?
How'd you get that shiner? Bruce?
I was mugged. Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No.
Write it down, now.
Bruce Wayne, playboy billionaire in action.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not cool, man. That is not at all cool.
Bruce's part is so captivating that for the first time in like forever, I'm more interested in playing as Bruce than I am as Batman. They managed to craft a nice story centered around him and his past, which feels fresh, new and intriguing. However, Telltale seems to have failed to notice why Bruce keeps a low profile in the comics in the first place, which is probably why every other character in the sequel knows his secret identity. By the way, you can choose if you want to be Selina's lover or if you want to put her in the friend zone. But let's be real here, her character design is off the charts. That's an 11 out of 10 if I ever saw one. She's so hot, she'll probably even turn female players lesbian.
Come stay with me.
And these two have an amazing chemistry together. It's fun no matter what you choose. The game doesn't hold back on brutality whatsoever. Here you see me checking out crime scenes. I get to link evidence to find out what really happened, which is kinda fun. Only thing that sucks though is that I have to find every single clue without failure to move the plot along. You cannot miss a single clue. I think the game would have been way cooler if you could be a shit detective that misses half the clues and has to deal with the consequences later in the game. But I guess for that the game has to be way less linear and allow me actual free roaming features. Hey, you know how people say stupid stuff like, with enough prep time, Batman can beat anybody? Like, for example, an omnipotent, godlike being with almost infinite strength and speed? Yeah, well, here you get to plan out the attack to take mobsters out in the most efficient and effective way possible. And then you get to see the plan being executed in front of you. But let me be real here, this is boring. I mean, I have to click myself to the entire room and I get to watch underwhelming simulation models of things I'm going to do. And then he goes and does the exact same things I just saw in the simulation. Wouldn't it be much cooler if the game actually gave me some bad choices that would lead to Batman landing on his ass? Scenes straight out of the Naked Gun movies. Man, so many missed opportunities here.
Please!
That being said, some of the choices I get here are fucking brutal, man. Here you see me accidentally click the beams over there and... Whoa! God damn! I mean, you get to do some actual violence in the game, and if you do, Gordon over here will be on your ass for the rest of the game.
Listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
The game sometimes feels like watching a long-winded, badly edited movie in which you suddenly have to spring to action to mash buttons. Shit. That ain't no kids game. Oh, believe it or not, the Joker actually makes a brief appearance in this game, and it's not overbearing in any way. He's just suddenly there for you to deal with. And trust me, just like most Batman fans, I'm starting to get fed up with most adaptations focusing mainly on him. But in here, his introduction felt new and fresh. He was integral to the plot with minimal screen time. Hey, listen, I really enjoyed this game. However, I have the same gripe with this game as I have with Quantic Dream games. If you watched my Fahrenheit review, you know that I barely recognized that game as a video game to begin with. I mean, the QuickTime events are fun during combat, but they are really annoying when I'm trying to chill and enjoy a cutscene. Story-wise, I might give the game an 8 out of 10. Gameplay-wise, a 3 or a 4 out of 10. In total, I feel like the game deserves a 6.5 out of 10 from me, and a total recommendation that you buy this game. By the way, the game's sequel actually allows you to import your saved file. So if you, for example, lost part of your ear during a boss fight, you will look the same way in the sequel and characters will comment on your ear. If you banged pussy, Selena will treat you like an old lover, and the voice actors being close friends makes this relationship quite enjoyable to watch. Now if you're like me and love everything about Batman, just adore the Arkham series, give these games a shot. Damn it, heaven knows if enough of you guys buy these games, they might release another sequel. I mean, Telltale Games just started releasing games again. Anyway, I was Dr. Sledgehammer, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next Sledgehammer review. Bye.
I'm always insistent, Woodhouse.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not to be trusted, am I?
No, sir. But...
Stop. Shut up. I have to go. But if I find one single dog hair when I get back, I'll rub sand in your dead little eyes.
Very good, sir.
I also need you to go buy sand.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if they grade it, but... coarse.